Hi there fans of Comic Land, it's Leila here from the Comic Connection with this week's comic book reviews. This week is all about Batman. That's right, there were so many Batman titles. It took me a while to read them, but I brought them all here for you so you can take a look at what's going on in the Batman universe. So first up, we've got Batman The Return. This is a one-shot by Grant Morrison and David Finch. In this one, Bruce Wayne is back and he has seen what is coming, and it's made him want to set up a master plan in motion, something he's calling Batman Incorporated. Dick and Damian will remain in Gotham protecting the city as Batman and Robin, and he will spread the franchise around the world, taking the fight against crime global. But who is Leviathan, who runs it, and what's their plan? So, this was really good. I mean, it was a really strong story, great art by Finch, who I always love. This is definitely a book that you can't miss if you're going to be reading Batman, because you'll, sort of be lost on what's going on in the future if you don't. Definitely one to pick up. Next up, we've got Batman Incorporated, #1 by Grant Morrison and Yannick Paquette. In this one, Bruce and Selina Kyle, travel to Tokyo to check out a dangerous weapon and to recruit a new Batman there, but soon find themselves pitted against Lord Deathman. So, again, this focuses it on the idea of spreading the Batman franchise throughout the world, having more than one Batman out there, who Bruce Wayne is sort of going to be publicly funding, but no one knows that Bruce at any point was Batman, which is very kind of interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see who he targets to be Batman around the world and what kind of people they're going to be. I can't wait to find out. This whole thing is a great idea to me. Definitely check it out. Next up, we've got Batman #704 by Tony Daniel. Now, in this one, Batman will be Dick Grayson and Robin is Damian Wayne, just for those of you who haven't kept up so far. So in part 1 of this one, which is called Eye of the Beholder, the mysterious Sasha Lowe arrives in Gotham and offers to revitalize the crime district, but there's more to Sasha than meets the eye. And meanwhile, Dick confronts Selina about Katrina, aka Catgirl, trying to convince her that she's not ready for crime fighting, but Selina seems to have an agenda of her own. Again, great art and story. I love this work by Tony Daniel. It's a real page-turner, and it looks like every Bat book is a must-read at this point. If you haven't been reading Batman up to this point, read a little summary of why Bruce was missing and then why he's coming back, but definitely pick these up because it's just a really great read right now. And last but not least, we've got Brightest Day #14 by Jeff Johns, Peter J. Tomasi, Ivan Reyes, and Joe Prado. So in this one, Deadman searches out who he thinks is the chosen one for the White Lantern ring and finds himself reliving a painful past memory. Dove finds out how Boston Brand feels about her, and Batman is on Maxwell Lord's trail. So this was actually a really emotional story. It has great art and story. The cover's a little misleading because while, Batman does don the White Lantern ring at one point, this story isn't really about Batman's journey, it's about Deadman's journey. But the whole Batman thing does put us on a certain path for future Brightest Days issues, which looks very interesting. So I actually really like this episode of Brightest Day. Pick it up if you can, and we'll see you next week.